just start. I'll just start in 5 minutes, okay? Not in 5 minutes, or let's take another 2-3 minutes and we'll discuss about the today's important topic, okay? You might have already gone through thumbnails, so just wait for some time and we'll be starting about that. What else I can do? Touch on. Okay. Okay. So just give me some time. We'll start with the today's topic. Okay. Can see the people are joining. Hi guys, I hope you guys are doing good and you can hear me properly. Let me close the door so the noise will not come. Good morning. It's not good morning, it's a good evening. Fine. So, what do you want to listen from me? Last time we discussed about some of the tips related to the basic performance tuning. This time also I'm coming with something new, and again I'll make sure that you people will understand something from me today also. Again, nowadays I'm just trying to create a lot of videos, and slowly whenever I'm getting a time, I'm trying to make sure that you people are enjoying the things. So one update that I want to tell you that we have started a new branch in Pune, Kharadi location. This is the third branch of Learnomate. We already have two branches available. All the three branches are available in the Pune location itself. Because again, I'm staying in Pune, so I know this location so far very good. That is the reason I thought like, okay, let's start and begin from the Pune location itself. Okay, so that is the reason we started with Pune. Okay, now what is the today's agenda? Let's talk about the backups, right? When we talk about the Oracle database backup, again, as we know that we have physical backups and then we have logical backups are there. If I want to take the physical backup, for that I'm using, if I want to take physical backups, so what I will do, if I want to take physical backups, I'll use RMAN utility to take the backup. So everyone know about the RMAN, like everyone know, right? So now the problem or question is, if I want to increase the performance of my RMAN jobs, what I supposed to do, right? So let's consider a first thing. Like when I talk about the RMAN backup, we have full database backup and incremental backup is there. So I would suggest that, okay, don't go with the full database backup on daily basis, right? Because if you are going with the full database backup on daily basis, it is going to consume you a lot of storage, and full database backup is going to take a long time, right? So we usually don't follow to go with the full database backup. That's not a recommended way. So if you want to increase the performance of your backup, what you can do, like, weekly once or weekly two time, you can go with the full database backup, and daily you can go with incremental backup. So in incremental backup, it will only take the changes after your full database backup. So that is the reason your full database backup will be very faster. So that is what I'm telling you. So what you understood from the first suggestion, that don't go with the full database backup daily, go with incremental backup. Maybe on weekends you can try to go with the full database backup. That time your business is not running, and it will not consume your resources also. And even though if it is consume resource, the people will not be available. So full database backup is on weekend, and daily you can take incremental backup and archive backup also you can take. That's one thing you can try. Now coming to the second thing, see, there is a technology or terminology we called it as a compression. Like you can compress your backup also. So if you compress your backup, it will take less storage, because compression is a technology through which you can save your storage also. So that is also one way, like to make sure that you will not consume more storage. Okay, so this is also one good way, so you can try thinking about to use the compression technology when you are taking the backup. Third important or another important thing is you can increase the number of channel. When you take the backup, um when you take the backup, like by default one channel will be allocated. You consider channel means like there is a one person who is going to take a backup, and that backup will become very very slow because you are allocating only one channel now. So there is one person who is working as of now. So if you want to increase the performance of your RMAN backup, what you can do, you can increase the number of channels also. So you might have a question like, can I increase so many channels? No. Okay. So depending upon the number of cores which are available on your server, you can think about to use the number of channels. So if you increase the so many channels, like let's say you are putting so many channels to the RMAN jobs, there's a chances that your other jobs may get impacted also. So there is no fixed formula. You need to see one by one how many jobs are running. So what my practice is like, I'll start using 2 channels, 3 channels, 4 channels, and I'll see whether my other jobs are impacting or whether my applications is facing same challenges. And that's how, like, and I'll try to increase the number of channels. Okay, so increasing the number of channels can definitely increase your performance, but again, you need to understand the other factors also. Okay, so this is also one way, like, you guys can try. Are you able to understand, guys, like, whatever I'm telling you, do you think that is it useful? Are you able to understand? Can you please use the chat options, like, because if you understand, if you like it, then that's a real fun. So please like it, please like the video which I'm telling you. Okay, so are you able to understand the things which I'm telling you? Can you please let me know in the chat? uh, so I'll understand it. Okay, till now. Okay, nice. There is a parameter called large pool size also. Large pool size, that parameter also you can change, and you can increase the size of that parameter. That is also helping you to increase the performance of your RMAN job. See, increasing the performance of RMAN job play a very very important role. Like who want to wait, right? Everyone want my backup should be happened very fastly. Sometimes the backup will not be happen fastly because of the bugs in your Oracle database also. Let's say you upgraded your database from one version to another version. Earlier it was taking 2 hours, but now it's taking 5 hours. So you have not increased the data also, right? You have not done anything, so you just upgrade your database. So you can reach out to the Oracle support team. You can say that, boss, this is a issue, so they will let you know whether it is a issues because of any bugs in your Oracle database. So they will ask you to apply the patch, and that way also you can increase the performance of your RMAN backup jobs. There is a one more concept is there. We called it as block change tracking. See, normally if you take the incremental backup, it will check each and every block. RMAN is basically based on the block. So when you take incremental backup, it keeps checking whether this block has been changed or not. So it will keep everything, like all the blocks, it will change. So what you can do, you can use the terminology called block change tracking, BCT. If you enable that, what it will do, it will just keep a track of blocks which has been changed. So I know that, okay, after the full database backup, this 10 blocks has been changed, and if that 10 blocks details is available into that file, because when you configure BCT, it will create one file. And so when you take the RMAN backup, it will check that file, and it will just take the backup of that 10 files only. It will take the backup of that 10 blocks only, not files. So that BCT also play a very important role, blockchain tracking. So if someone is asking you that how can I increase the performance of my RMAN job, just think about the BCT. So BCT internally create a file, and that will have the details about the blocks which has been changed, and that file play an important role when you are taking the backups. Okay, so many things are there. Okay, if you want to increase the if you want to increase the performance of your RMN jobs. Okay, but these are the some important things are there. One more thing I want to tell you, like when you take the backup now, your storage also play a very important role, guys. Storage, what type of storage you are using. So you take an example of hard disks, or you take example of SSD, right? SSD is very faster, right? SSD is very faster if you compare it with the hard drive. Okay, so if you are using tape, if your backup pieces are going to be stored on tape, so that is going to be taking a lot of time, right? But if you are using a direct attached storage, DAS, okay, so you'll find a lot of improvement, because wherever you are storing your data, that storage, where it is located, whether it is directly attached or whether it is a SAN storage, what type of storage you are using, whether it is a SSD, whether it is a hard drive, whether it is a tape, what is that. So that is also playing very important role. One more important stuff is related to the network also. How, let's say I'm storing my backup to another server, and which is connected to the network. So what type of network you are using? Is it a strong enough to pass on your details from this location to another location? So that is the reason, many factors are there which is playing an important role when you think that I want to increase the performance of my backup. Okay, so these are the small tips which I thought, like, to share with you all, so that that is going to be really helpful for you uh, when you are, or when you want to increase the performance of your admin job. So that's it, that this is the small thing. I hope you enjoyed that and you like it. So if you joined late by any chance, please watch this video after some time, you'll understand it. Okay, so again, thank you so much for, so thank you so much, guys. Bye bye.